Today's topic is thermoregulation in mammals by Dr. Yogita Ninama. Introduction. In mammals, thermoregulation is a key feature in the maintenance of homeostasis. Thermoregulation is the ability of an organism to maintain a core body temperature, which is 37 degrees centigrade. The hypothalamus, a portion of a brain which plays an important role in regulating body temperature by acting as a thermostat. Thermoregulation is also called as the heat regulation. Thermoregulation function is under the control of central metabolic, energetic and endocrine systems, which induces the parameters such as a hour of the day, season, gender or aging may affect thermoregulatory adjustment. Land animals often lose water from their skin, mouth and nose by evaporation into the air. Evaporation removes heat and can act as a cooling mechanism. For instance, many mammals can activate mechanisms like sweating and panting to increase evaporative cooling in response to high body temperature. Another example is in human beings living in a climate of varying temperature and are able to maintain constant body temperature. In both animals and birds, the balance in heat gain and loss is provided by the hair, feathers and fat layers. Thermoregulatory capacities are strongly related to energy balance, and animals are constantly seeking to limit the energy cost of normothermia. Here we discuss about the process of thermoregulation. This is also called homeostasis in animals. Animals are classified into ectothermic and endothermic. Birds and mammals are endothermic animals. Ectothermic animals are amphibians, fish, lizard and other reptiles. Ectothermic animals produce a very less amount of heat to keep their body warm. But in endothermic animals, most of heat mainly from their body's metabolism and produce a required amount of heat to keep their body warm. Here we discuss about homeostasis. The hypothalamus showing in picture is a small section or a portion of human brain which is mainly involved in secretion of release of all hormones from their respective glands and controlling several body functions. So the mechanism of thermoregulation are also controlled by the hypothalamus. When there is a small variation in the internal body temperature, the sensor in the central nervous system send the message to the hypothalamus, and in response the hypothalamus sends signals to various cells, muscles and other systems in our body. If our body needs to warm up, the mechanism of thermoregulation include vasoconstriction. Here is the term vasoconstriction. Vasoconstriction is the blood vessel under the skin receives signal, they become narrower to decrease the blood flow and retain heat to warm the inner body. In this process, thermogenesis word is also the thermogenesis process is mainly seen in all warm-blooded animals. The body organs produce heat in a variety of ways to keep the body warm. But if our body needs to cool down, the mechanism of thermoregulation, sweating is by sweat glands. Sweat glands receive signals to release sweat and it cools our skin as it evaporates. This helps by lowering the internal temperature. Another word is vasodilation. Vasodilation is the process when blood vessels present beneath the skin expand and increase the blood flow, which cools by releasing the body's heat through heat radiation. So here is the process when hypothalamus react, thermostat in hypothalamus activates cooling mechanism. This is the cooling mechanism, sweating, vasodilation, metabolic rate increase. There is the reduced activity, voluntary response and temperature reduced. Here this screen we show voluntary responses included in our body. So thermoregulation is very important in our body. The mechanism thermoregulation are all designed to return the body to homeostasis or a state of equilibrium. This process helps in controlling the loss or gain of heat and maintaining of an optimum temperature range by an organism. If the body temperature, example, if the body temperature falls from 37 degree to centigrade to 35 degree centigrade, then a person may suffer from a medical emergency of hypothermia. This condition leads to cardiac arrest, brain damage and even death. In case of hypothermia, a medical condition in which the body temperature rises from the 37 to 40 degree centigrade, then a person may suffer from the brain damage or even death in rare cases. So, hypothermia's character are internal body temperature, include exercise, fever, digestion. These are the factors which increase the body temperature in our body. Hormonal changes and other infection also changes the our body heat. We saw thermoregulation in some animals like dogs panting during heat. In wildlife, kangaroo licking its arms to cool down. So in environment, animals activate during thermoregulations by skin, feathers. Even in mammals, goosebumps create goosebumps. Goosebumps are hair which slows the movement of air across the skin and minimize heat loss. In winter, goosebumps are shown in mammals. These are smooth muscles which are attached to hair shafts. So in this diagram, we see many things: increased thyroid hormone, sympathetic nerve system activated, shivering, Shivering is the process where goosebumps erect. Here is the voluntary responses. Humans have able to adapt to a great diversity of climates, including hot, humid, and hot, arid. High temperature pose serious stresses for the human body. For example, one of the most common reactions to hot temperature is heat exhaustion, which is an illness that could happen if one is exposed to high temperature. In this diagram, we see four processes of heat loss, evaporation, convection, conduction, and radiation. These are mammals feature. If skin temperature is greater than that of the surrounding air temperature, the body can lose heat by convection. This is the convection. But if air temperature of the surrounding is greater than that of the skin, the body gains heat by convection. Convection and conduction. Conduction. In such conditions, the only means by which the body can rid itself of heat is by evaporation. Evaporation is the water loss from the body. Evaporation is done by respiratory evaporation in presence of sun in atmosphere. So when the surrounding temperature is high than the skin temperature, anything that prevents adequate evaporation will cause the internal body temperature to rise. So in mammals, in physical activity, evaporation is the best process for heat loss. Some factors also affect in thermoregulation, radiation, humidity, hormone, exercise. These processes are thermoregulatory. So thermoregulation is the regulatory mechanism by hypothalamus or release of adrenaline. This is done by sensory nerves. Thank you.